Hey, what's up guys? I'm bringing you a money making guide that has no requirements. The only thing you're going to need is glories, baskets, and rings of dueling. You can get glories for about 21 to 22k each right now. They're pretty cheap. The dueling rings are about 1k each. You only need about, per hour, you'll need about 3 dueling rings and 5 full glories. You're going to want to just teleport to Karmaja with 23 baskets in your inventory and just start picking these bananas and filling your baskets. You can get your baskets for about 150 GP each in the Grand Exchange, or you can buy them from the farming shops for about 1 coin each. I typically just pick them up at the end of my farming runs. Leave about 15 per farming run. And just stocked up about 300 or 400 over time. Go ahead and just fill your inventory up with bananas by the end one. So just bring back an extra 5 bananas. Now when you teleport back, the trees won't have replenished any of the bananas. So go ahead and just grab the bananas off the remainder of the trees. Here's the last one. Then just world switch to any world. And since we have a lot of lag out problems, you know, kind of the old school struggle, since we're always lagging out. When you go ahead and log back in, if you end up lagging out, just log into a different world, because more than likely you'll have picked some of the trees and you might as well just start with a fresh world with more trees. I lagged out like 2 or 3 times during this video, so I ended up learning that, just figuring it would save some of the time. That's one inventory price check. Alright, this is what it took. This is how many I got in 1 hour. And I'm getting a total of 529 baskets of bananas and 115 bananas extra. So yeah, if you go ahead and just fill up your inventory up with bananas, and the last one you end up with about 10 extra K in an hour. It isn't incredible or anything, but you know, it's still just another tree that you're gonna pick anyways. Alright, so it really depends on when you were selling these, depending on who's selling the baskets of bananas as well. I've sold these things in for about 1,200 each, what it's showing right now, just for the medium price. But it really just depends on what you're wanting to go for. They'll range from about 700 to 1,200 each. Just depends on who's selling them at the time. But I left them in at this price for a while, and they weren't selling at all, so I decided to go in there and buy one just to see what the going rate was. And somebody was selling them at 1,000 each. So if that happens and you're fine with the price below, just go ahead and drop it 1 GP. And it basically puts you in front of everybody else. And then you just wait. Alright, so the guy that I was fighting against, basically selling these baskets of bananas, he lowballed me after I put in my price. so I had to put in a price of $997, and he caught onto that actually pretty quick because I only got to sell one of those, and then he went to $995. So after that, I dropped it to $990. So I mean, realistically, that's still staying within like very close of what I wanted it either way. So I sold majority of my baskets at $990 each. And if you guys are wondering, these are used for farming as a payment for the curry tree, so that's why they're in demand. So yeah, that's 536k in 1 hour. You know, minus the cost of the dueling ring, it'd probably be about 530. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with this. It's a very easy thing to do, and I guess I'll see you guys later. And I'm going to be making more money making guides, so go ahead and subscribe and like this video if it helped.